Every one of us, regardless of our background, our successes or our failures, faces challenges. They come in various forms: personal, professional, emotional, or physical. Some challenges are minor and fleeting, while others seem insurmountable, threatening to derail our dreams and aspirations. Yet it is in the face of these challenges that we find our true strength, our resilience, and our capacity for growth. Challenges are a part of life's natural rhythm. They are not just obstacles meant to hinder us, but opportunities designed to shape us. Think about the caterpillar that struggles within the cocoon before it emerges as a butterfly. Without the struggle, the butterfly would never develop the strength to fly. Similarly, the challenges we face are the cocoon that surrounds us, pushing us to grow, to adapt, and to emerge stronger than before. It is important to recognize that challenges are not a sign of weakness or failure. They do not signify that we are on the wrong path. Rather, they are a part of the journey, a crucial element of our personal and professional development. When we embrace this perspective, we begin to see challenges not as enemies to be feared, but as allies in our quest for success. One of the most powerful tools we have in overcoming challenges is our perspective. The way we perceive a challenge can determine whether we see it as an insurmountable obstacle or a stepping stone to greater things. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's perspective on failure was not one of defeat but of discovery. He viewed each failed attempt as a learning experience, a necessary step on the path to success. When we face challenges, we have the choice to view them as burdens or as opportunities. This shift in perspective can be transformative. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we can ask, "What is this teaching me?" By doing so, we move from a place of victimhood to a place of empowerment. We take control of our narrative, and we begin to see challenges as a natural and necessary part of our growth. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity. It is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties and to keep moving forward despite setbacks. Resilience is not something we are born with, it is something we develop through experience. Every time we face a challenge and overcome it, we build our resilience. It is like a muscle that grows stronger with each use. One of the keys to building resilience is maintaining a positive attitude. This does not mean that we should ignore the difficulties we face or pretend that everything is okay when it isn't. Rather, it means that we should focus on what we can control and not dwell on what we cannot. It means that we should look for the silver lining in every situation and trust that even the most difficult challenges have something to teach us. Another important aspect of resilience is perseverance. Perseverance is the determination to keep going even when the going gets tough. It is the refusal to give up no matter how many times we fall. Perseverance is not about achieving perfection, it is about making progress. It is about taking one step at a time and trusting that each step brings us closer to our goal. Overcoming challenges often requires faith. Faith in ourselves, faith in our abilities, and faith in the process. It requires the belief that we are capable of handling whatever comes our way and that we have the strength and the resources to overcome any obstacle. Faith is not about having all the answers, it is about trusting the journey even when we cannot see the destination. It is about believing that there is a purpose to our struggles and that we are being guided towards something greater. When we face challenges, it is easy to doubt ourselves and to question our abilities. We may feel overwhelmed and we may wonder if we have what it takes to succeed. In these moments, it is important to remember that faith is not about eliminating doubt. It is about moving forward in spite of it. It is about taking that first step even when we are unsure of the outcome. Failure is often seen as the opposite of success, but in reality it is an integral part of the success process. Every great achievement is preceded by a series of failures. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not the absence of failure but the willingness to learn from it. When we fail, we are given a unique opportunity to gain insight and to grow. Failure forces us to re-evaluate our approach, to think critically about our actions, and to develop new strategies. It teaches us humility and it reminds us that we are not infallible. However, it is important to distinguish between constructive failure and destructive failure. Constructive failure is the kind that leads to growth and improvement. It is the result of taking risks, of pushing ourselves beyond our comfort zones, and of striving for something greater. Destructive failure, on the other hand, is the result of inaction, of giving up before we have truly tried, and of allowing fear to dictate our choices. To overcome challenges, we must be willing to embrace constructive failure. We must be willing to take risks, to make mistakes, and to learn from them. We must be willing to fail forward, to use our failures as stepping stones on the path to success. No one overcomes challenges alone. We all need support, whether it comes from family, friends, mentors, or colleagues. The people we surround ourselves with play a crucial role in our ability to overcome challenges. They provide encouragement, guidance, and a sense of accountability. They remind us that we are not alone, and they help us stay focused on our goals. It is important to seek out a strong support network and to be willing to ask for help when we need it. This is not a sign of weakness but a sign of strength. It takes courage to admit that we cannot do it all on our own and to reach out to others for support. At the same time, we must also be willing to offer support to others. When we help others overcome their challenges, we strengthen our own resilience, we build connections, and we create a sense of community. We are all in this together, and by lifting each other up, we all rise. One of the greatest obstacles to overcoming challenges is fear. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, and fear of change can all paralyze us and prevent us from taking action. But the antidote to fear is action. When we take action, we break the cycle of fear and we begin to build momentum. Action does not have to be big or dramatic, it can be small and incremental. The important thing is to keep moving forward. Each small step builds confidence, and each small victory reinforces our belief in our ability to overcome challenges. It is also important to remember that action is not always about doing. Sometimes it is about being. It is about being present, being mindful, and being open to the lessons that challenges have to offer. It is about being patient with ourselves and with the process. Gratitude is a powerful tool in overcoming challenges. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we shift our attention away from what is lacking and we begin to see the abundance that surrounds us. Gratitude helps us maintain a positive outlook even in the face of adversity. It is easy to be grateful when things are going well, but true gratitude is practiced in the midst of challenges. It is about finding something to be thankful for even in the darkest of times. This could be the support of a friend, the lessons learned from a failure, or the strength gained from overcoming a difficult situation. Gratitude also helps us stay grounded. It reminds us of what is truly important and it helps us keep our challenges in perspective. When we are grateful, we are less likely to be overwhelmed by our challenges and more likely to see them as temporary setbacks on the road to success. Challenges often bring change, and change can be difficult to embrace. We are creatures of habit and we tend to resist anything that disrupts our routine or challenges our sense of stability. But change is an inevitable part of life and it is often the catalyst for growth. When we face challenges, we are often forced to change our approach, our mindset, or our circumstances. This can be uncomfortable, but it is also necessary. Change pushes us out of our comfort zones and it forces us to adapt and evolve. To overcome challenges, we must be willing to embrace change. We must be open to new ideas, new strategies, and new ways of thinking. We must be willing to let go of what no longer serves us and to embrace the opportunities that change brings. Ultimately, overcoming challenges is a journey of self-discovery. It is a process of learning who we are, what we are capable of, and what we truly value. It is a journey that requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to face our fears. As we overcome challenges, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. We discover our strengths, our weaknesses, and our potential. We learn what motivates us, what drives us, and what we are willing to fight for. We also learn what we are capable of achieving when we refuse to give up, when we dig deep and find the strength to persevere. In the process of overcoming challenges, it's important to recognize and celebrate the small victories along the way. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a testament to our resilience and determination. These small victories build momentum and keep us motivated to continue pushing through adversity. Too often we wait for the big win, the final achievement, before allowing ourselves to feel a sense of accomplishment. However, it's the cumulative effect of these small victories that ultimately leads to success. By celebrating these moments, we reinforce our belief in our ability to overcome challenges and maintain a positive outlook. Celebrating small victories also helps to shift our focus from what we have yet to achieve to what we have already accomplished. This shift in focus can be incredibly empowering as it reminds us of our progress and encourages us to keep moving forward. Overcoming challenges is not just about personal growth, it's also about the legacy we leave behind. The way we face and overcome challenges serves as an example to others, our family, friends, colleagues, and even strangers who may be inspired by our story. When we overcome challenges, we demonstrate to others that it is possible to rise above adversity. We show that no matter how difficult the journey, success is within reach if we remain committed and resilient. Our experiences can serve as a source of inspiration and motivation for others who may be facing their own challenges. Moreover, the lessons we learn from overcoming challenges can be passed on to others. We can share our insights, our strategies, and our encouragement, helping others navigate their own difficult times. In this way, overcoming challenges is not just a personal achievement but a contribution to the collective strength and resilience of our communities. Perhaps the most profound reward of overcoming challenges is the personal transformation that occurs as a result. The person we become after facing and overcoming a challenge is often stronger, wiser, and more resilient than the person we were before. Challenges have a way of revealing our true character. They strip away the superficial and force us to confront our deepest fears and insecurities. In doing so, they offer us the opportunity to grow into the person we are meant to be. This transformation is not always easy or comfortable. It requires us to let go of old habits, beliefs, and ways of thinking that no longer serve us. It requires us to embrace uncertainty and to trust in our ability to navigate the unknown. But it is through this process of transformation that we discover our true potential. In closing, I want to remind you that challenges are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones. They are the tests that life presents us with, not to break us but to build us. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become a better version of yourself. It is an invitation to rise above your circumstances and to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. Remember, the true measure of success is not in how many challenges you face but in how you choose to face them. Will you allow them to defeat you, or will you rise to the occasion and overcome them? The choice is yours. As you go forward, embrace your challenges with courage and determination. Trust in your ability to overcome them and know that with each challenge you conquer, you are not only achieving success, you are building a legacy of resilience and strength. Victory is not just about reaching the finish line, it's about the journey, the lessons learned, and the person you become along the way. So face your challenges head on with faith, perseverance, and gratitude, and when you do, you will find that the greatest victory is not in overcoming the challenge itself but in discovering the strength, wisdom, and courage that lie within you.